Hi, Dan Roemer, Perlisten Audio. Here we are at CEDIA 2023 in Denver, and I'm standing next to the S7t limited edition. And this is actually the first time that we've auditioned and had people come and listen to the new limited edition. So here I'm going to talk about a little bit the technology and what the speaker actually is. So as the name implies, the S7, this is an evolution of the S7t, which we've been selling almost 3 years now. Very similar driver layout, but underneath it, it's quite a bit different. We've actually redesigned the woofers. We're using the same TechStream diaphragms that we had in the past, but now we've redesigned the motor structure to actually allow 20% more linear excursion. It's actually got lower inductance, quite a bit more heat sinking going on. We've got a special copper heat sink on the back side of the woofer T-yoke, and actually the air flows past that. So there's quite a bit of conductive and convective cooling going on there, all in the idea of being able to play uncompressed dynamics. Along with the woofers, the cabinet is slightly deeper, allowing a little more volume, and the basic outcome of that is, compared to an S7t, from 80 hertz down to 20 hertz, there's about a 2 dB increase in output capability. And people demoing it here are certainly able to hear that improvement. Going on to the DPC array, the exact same beryllium tweeter TechStream mids that we use in this S7t currently, but the difference here now is that the waveguide is now milled out of aluminum. And it's one billet that we cut, and then the heat sinks from each tweeter mid are all coupled to the same solid aluminum waveguide, now acting as a heat sink. Then as we continue down the speaker, we've increased the bass to make the speaker even more sturdy. So now we have about a 50-pound steel base, and we worked with our friends at Isoacoustics, and we adapted their Gaia technology for a very specific Perlisten foot, which is wonderful in how it damps, isolates the speaker from the floor, somewhat decouples it, but also it balances the speaker, and it has a unique suction cup, so when you put it on the floor, it actually stays in place once it's set, so it doesn't slide around when you have big bass notes, for example. Moving to the side of the cabinet, probably the most obvious cosmetic change is the radiused carbon fiber panels, and that's exclusive to the limited edition, and that's the only finish that these are being produced in. Going to the back, we have a redesigned input panel where we've created some new binding posts with some lock washers that actually allow the assembly to bare wires and binding posts, etc., so that nothing backs out and slips off. So it's actually new innovation that we've done. It's a subtle change, but it's actually quite applicable to the design. Then I'm looking at the back of the speaker again, talking about the back plate. What we've done is we created a back panel where we're going to be opening them up in the headquarters in Verona, Wisconsin, USA. We'll run the Klippel 360 near field scanner on each individual unit. Then I'll go in and I'll pair match to 0.5 dB. Once we've done that pair matching, then we sign and serialize each one individually, and then we pack them in their own flight case, and that's how you receive your S7 limited edition. Speaking of limited edition, I didn't even talk about that. What they are is 50 pairs limited internationally, and that's the run. Once we're done running, we're done making the S7 limited edition, and we'll just continue on with the normal S7t. Thanks again. Appreciate you guys listening to my speech on the S7 limited edition. If you want more information, we have quite a bit up on our website, perlistenaudio.com, where we have tons of photos and a lot more tech information. Thanks again.